Everything here's so unsorted. Why is everything that Mousey owns so... Oh, it's so all over the place and everything, and I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. Ugh. And my voice sounds weird, and I need to make sure everything's right.
Oh, hi, Squeaks. I didn't know if you'd be home.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You don't mind if I come in?
No, sorry. I'm a little disorganized right now. As you can see, my house is covered in buttons.
Oh.
Well, I guess Mousey's house. Do you actually, since you're here, do you want to actually help me take these down? I need to do it, and I just haven't because I've been busy.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
What have
It's
you
nice
been
that you're
doing?
here. What have I been doing? I've been sorting stuff and just doing things because, you know, Mousey's dead and all, and I gotta pick up all of her things, and blah, 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 blah. You know, you know what I'm talking about. Typical ghost stuff, unfortunately.
Sorry I came along just so, like, I mean, you looked like you were busy.
Yeah. I wasn't super busy. It's just, I'm always busy. Why'd you, come here, though? That's my question
Um,
for you.
let's just clean up the house and I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a long talk. What's the flag?
Oh, I probably should take that down. It's nothing. It's nothing you should really worry about. It's just,
You sure?
yeah. I should take down both these banners. They're kind of stupid. They're just mousy stuff, and, well, I do like the one thing, but I don't, yeah. It's nothing really. God, I've just been so busy. I've been dealing with, Mousey's kid, like Susie or whatever, and it's been painful. And dealing with Cobblestone Isles and everything. You know what I'm talking about. I've talked to you about this before. I'm sorry
Yeah.
that, like, every time we talk, I seem to be venting. I'm really sorry about that.
No,
It's probably annoying,
you're
huh?
fine, I get it.
Why did they use jungle buttons? I don't even know. And they shave the little things here. I need to move these dogs. That's what I need to do. They don't even have names. My husband didn't even bother to name them. Sorry.
You can't
Get him
just
out of the
hit it.
corner.
What the?
I didn't mean to. I'm trying to get him out of the corner. I don't have any food for him.
So you just beat him?
There's a button on him. I can't. I need him to move. Please leave the house. Okay, there we go. I'll feed him later. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, pup. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad now. This lady is gonna be in my way as well. Sorry, there's a button up against the wall. I didn't mean to hit him. I need. I'm so sorry. I need food now. Do they eat fish?
I don't
I
think
don't want to
they
feed
do.
them. I might have to feed them rotten flesh. I'm sorry. Do you eat fish? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to feed him rotten flesh.
Well, I mean, at least you didn't kill it this time.
I feel so bad. Okay, what did you come here to talk about, Alice?
I wanted to talk about the festival.
What about the festival?
You mentioned the god of death. I was wondering if you know any more about that.
The god of death?
Yeah, like how like you'd be gone, like if Mousy like gets revived.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of a hard question to answer. Well, okay, where do I start with this? It's a lot of mythology, and most people don't understand it, and I don't expect you to. Okay. Well, when your average person dies, they go to one of three places typically. They either go to the afterlife, which is an eternal place. You're kind of in a white void. It stretches on for miles and miles on end. There's no walls, and you get to spend time with your family, kind of. You get your own little designated plot of land, and you get to actually talk to people and move around, and you can pretty much do anything you want. It's kind of like a paradise sort of thing. Now, you could also get trapped somewhere when you die. Like Mousey's maze that she has in mainland, I think she built. The maze for the Forgotten. You could be trapped someplace like that. Now it's destroyed because somebody destroyed it, but you could be trapped someplace like that where you're tethered to a specific part of land, and it's terrible. Only really bad people get tethered there, and it's a different process than purgatory and stuff, and only bad people really get trapped there, and it's awful, and you get trapped with somebody you don't like, and you have very very tight borders, and it's hard to walk, and it's just painful. It's terrible, and I don't wish that upon anybody. And then there's purgatory. Purgatory operates in a different sense than the afterlife. Not the afterlife. The maze does. It operates in a different sense, because the maze typically they operate. There's no coming back from being trapped in some place. There's no coming back. You're a ghost left to wander the earth. It's not super common. It's mainly only for bad people and like terrible people who are really bad in their life. And then you could be given to purgatory, which is where you're not really permitted to pass on to the afterlife, but you're not really going to be sent back to earth, kind of. You get stuck there for a while until like your unfinished business is done or whatever, until everything's kind of resolved or whatever. Basically what happens is a ghost version of yourself kind of swaps places with you there, and they get sent to finish your business for them. But it's kind of hard to do that because you don't really know what it is. It's a different process from the maze, and because the being trapped somewhere, you get like turned into a ghoul, and it's terrible, and you don't really have a real it's awful. It's different from what I am. It's complicated, and I don't expect you to understand it, and not a lot of people who aren't really close to God's do, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of like that in a sense. It's just awful.
You said that there wasn't a God. What's up with that?
It's probably not best to talk about that up here. How about we go downstairs into like my basement area? I know it's kind of creepy, but I don't think it's safe to talk about that up here. I think it's best if we go downstairs. I gotta get rid of the buttons over there too. They're all on the wall and stuff. What kind of? I'll do it eventually. Somebody pranked Mousey at one point, I think, and they like to do that to Mousey a lot. I don't really know why. Sorry for the long walk. It's going to take a while, but I think this might be the best area we can go for now.
It's fine.
Let's talk about this. It might have been better. I don't know if you have a minecart on you, but it's just a complicated subject, and it's hard to talk about, and it's painful. So this is my basement area or whatever. I got a storage room down here and stuff. Well, Mousey, I guess, does and stuff. And there's a couple of things around here and blah, blah, blah. There's books and stuff like that. There's a bedroom area and a bunch of stuff. But that's not the point. So the
Sorry.
I don't know where to stand. You can stand over there. It's just there's not enough space here. I'm sorry about that. You're funny. I like you. Okay.
What?
So, you asked about the. What did you ask about?
How there isn't a
God of
God of
right?
Death. Yeah.
So, the God of Death is it's kind of like a fluctuating like sort of role. It's a little weird. So, the way that kind of happens is that there's not a singular God of Death. It's not like the main three gods there are, where Mousey's like used to be immortal, and like Sage is a different part of it, and blah blah blah. It's not like Onyx. It's not like Onyx and Magma and all those people, right? Not about like the main three gods. It's more like the god of death is a rotating thing. It's somebody comes and takes that position and then they leave, and then somebody comes and takes that position and then they leave or they die or whatever, right? It's kind of something that it's a position that gets filled over time. The last person who was the god of death was Hacks for You. What happens is one of the main three gods was like Mousey, Magma, and Onyx, those three who rule over the different dimensions in this in the world. What happens is they bestow a gift upon you, called the Reaper. This tool, yeah, this it's a scythe basically. It can be used to, you know how people kind of come back usually. They aren't typically gone. It's kind of hard. It'd have to be a really painful death in order for you to die. You know, you typically respawn back in your bed the next day, or you're alive usually afterwards. You know what I mean? It's not something that's permanent most of the time. It's kind of like you were wounded or something like that and you come back. See, this scythe sort of thing doesn't do that. It kills people instantly. It's a one and done sort of thing. You're gone. You're dead. You're off to the afterlife or wherever. It could completely like get rid of your soul. You're just wiped off the face of the earth. It's a really awful way to go. And so what happened is Mousey, along with Liam, gave that scythe to Hacks for You. And Hacks for You was determined the god of death for a while. And he was the god of death for about a year before he went missing. Now, I don't know what really happened to him. And I don't know what occurred to him, and I don't know where he went, but I think Mousey Pen killed him.
Oh.
I think he's dead. Or something, or worse. And I don't
wonder why she'd do that.
I don't know what happened to him. And it really worries me. And I don't know where he went, and I don't know what happened. And basically, the main three gods are stronger than the god of death, and they choose the god of death. It's somebody that they decide. But Mousey Pen's been gone. And she left all of her stuff to me. And
oh, so you have it.
Part of that. Yeah, I do.
Oh God.
As part of that, I have this silly little scythe thing. And it scares me a little bit. Because whoever gets the scythe next, and whoever I choose, becomes the next god of death. And it worries me immensely. I am absolutely terrified. Because that's my job now. I'm supposed to choose the next god of death.
I mean, I'm sure you'll choose someone fitting of it. At least I hope.
Yeah, but if I choose a god of death, they're probably gonna send Mousey to the afterlife, and I'm gonna be gone. There's gonna be no purpose for me anymore. I'm gonna be gone. I'm not gonna be alive anymore. I'm just gonna be a mere thought that nobody cared about. I'm gonna be wiped off the face of the earth. And if I don't choose a god of death, Mousey Pen rots away in purgatory. And
well, then you'd find someone willing to like sever that.
I could find somebody that's willing to do that, but I don't really trust anybody on the server for that. I don't think there's anybody that trustworthy to hold the scythe. I don't even think I'm trustworthy enough to have it right now. I don't think it's a good idea, but it's the only way for me to really survive, and I don't want to keep it because I don't want to leave Mousey Pen rotting away. But if I don't, I could be killed. I'm sorry.
I'm sure that there's someone willing to like make a deal with you or something.
I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional. think we need to go back upstairs. I'm sorry. It's just I don't know who I need to give it to, and it's just I could be gone. I could be dead. I don't I don't I don't know. We should go back upstairs. I'm sorry. I'm getting worked up, and I think
No, it's fine.
I don't. I'm sorry about the long walk. It's it worries me. It worries me.
I mean, you'll figure it out. And even if you don't, I mean, something will happen.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not you being gone, but I don't think that'll happen.
I just I don't I don't want to go back to purgatory either. I've made a nice life for me over here, and I think I've made actual friends. I've befriended you, and I'm friends with Uranium now, and all these other people, and I don't want to leave that. I really don't want to leave that. And I need to come back in here. And it's awful. It's terrible. Sorry. Is that all you want to talk about? I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah, I think that's really all I really needed to know.
It's just I don't know who I'm gonna give it to, and it's been worrying me lately. I'm sorry I went all like panic attacky on you. I just need to calm down. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I mean, if I was in a situation like that, I'd be a mess too. It's all right.
I have the ability to change everything depending on who I pick, and it's been weighing on my mind recently. And I wish I could just get rid of it, but that's not really how this works. I need to trust it to somebody, and it's just terrible. And the three gods, they're all disbanded, and it's like, this is painful.
I mean, I can think of a few people, but I mean, it's your decision. It'll be fine. All right.
I'll figure it out eventually. It's been stressing me out, and I need to calm down. I'm sorry. You can, if you want to, you can leave now. I'm sorry for holding you here. It's just
You were doing stuff anyways. I think it's best if I go.
I'm sorry that every single time I talk to you, I'm just kind of in a panic, and I'm really sorry about that. It's just I got so much stuff to do, and it's been freaking me out recently.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry that I can't. I'm sorry. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great day, Alice. Thanks.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for coming and talking to me. Sorry that I'm. God, I need to get a grip. I need to get a grip.